Hey YouTube, we're going to go over this AEA HP SS semi-automatic 25 caliber that shoots 700 feet per second with about a 25 grain pellet. Semi-automatic 10 shot. Pretty nice gun. I picked it up from Fox Air Power, and heard a lot of bad reviews on these. A lot of good and a lot of bad. Good, bad, and ugly. So I thought I'd just take a chance and buy the gun. And the gun worked out pretty good. I mean, I didn't know what range to use it in, the cycle in of the automatic, semi-automatic. So I figured all that out, and today I'm going to show you a little bit about it. Okay, as you can see, a little bit of glare in there. The HP 25 caliber. These are unique to the automatic operation of this bolt coming back and forth. You don't want to get your finger in that with it running. And also I got a red dot on there. It come off of my Air Force gun right here. So let's put this down for a second. All right. So the gun itself really likes to run at about anywhere between, let's see, you got the green, you can see the green in there. There's a light color green and there's a dark color green. You want to fill it up to the green and yellow and run it one block past the dark green, one block of light green, and you'll get 3 clips out of that. 3 good clips, and it cycles good. That'd be, let's see, about 150 bar to 250 bar, somewhere in there. And the gun works good, it cycles good. I like a lot of things about it. It's automatic for one. The stock, it's really nice in the spring assist. So it comes back. I made a little strap here so I could clip it together with it. Okay, so yeah, it's really smooth. Sets out right. I like the way it sets out good. All around, nice gun. Comes with a rubber grip. All right. It's got the rubber grip, the rubber butt grip. Okay, so when I got the Air Force, which is a nice gun, I took the red dot off and put it on here. It's a Hawk red dot, which is a really pretty good, I mean, I'm liking the scopes better. I took the scope off of my crossbow and put another scope on there. So eventually, when I get a better scope, this is going to be my sniper gun, my one kill wonder. This here would be more for home invasion and second shot when I really need it. I'm not going to be using these guns no more than, at the most, 10 feet to 75, 100 feet. So they should be highly accurate within there and have kill power. And this one here, it shoots 700 feet per second with a 25 caliber at 25 grains. Okay, so what I use in this bad boy is the, let's see, it's a 20, that's the field target trophy, 20.4 grain. And that screams out here at 20.4 grains. That's a light pellet. And it's set on maximum. It has a power wheel. And that is the power wheel right here. And they're set on maximum when you get them from the factory. So there's no numbers left or no numbers right. So you don't know which is decreasing it. And if it should go maximum past where it's set, it's right in the middle. So no problems with that. overall, I like it. It's a really nice shooting gun. I've shot it a few times. Cocks right up pretty good, no doubt. And to get the clip in, we'll go over with the clip. There was a lot of mixed reviews on this. Jam and this and that, and I had that problems with this, but I worked them out. I watched a lot of Ben Tack videos. That's a pretty good guy. He's a Chinese guy, and evidently knows his stuff. So he's got a video on the clips, and sometimes there's a little screw in the center, and it's an Allen key. So sometimes you may have to loosen it, but Ben Tack suggests that you should loosen it enough to get a piece of paper in there. See that? That's what Ben Tack says. Loose enough, get a piece of paper in there. There's a little bit of drag on it, But if you push on this side, that drag will go away and that piece of paper will come out. So the thing is if it's too tight, then that drum's going to want to turn with a little friction. So you want it to spin pretty good. And you want your pellets to sound like a rattler or a rattlesnake. Nice and loose in there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. And another thing is, when you do the backward loading it, there's lots of videos, so I really don't have to show you. So when you do the backward loading, you, take one of these, okay, and you put your pellet in there, and you want your pellet to be close to the exit. That's the exit. If you look at this side, you'll see how far they all sit back. So you want it pretty close. That way there's really no room for error, okay? So to load it, it's a little bit of a hassle. I don't believe a kid can do it, but it takes a lot of pulling on that lever. Okay, so you want to load it with this towards you. That way you can always see how much ammo you got left in there. Okay, and it slides in like this. Okay, so what you have to do is pull this bolt back, and you hear it click, and then you got to pull it way back to get this in there. And it goes in like that, okay? So I'm going to pull it back out because I don't want the pellet to go in there. And to discharge it, pull it back, hold it, and pull the trigger, right? And that discharges the hammer spring. Okay, so that takes care of that. And once you get all that good, then you're good, I mean, I was kind of worried because of all the reviews on it. Some people say, oh, it's junk, don't even waste your money, and I'm looking at it and I'm saying, man, they had a lot of bit of smarts to make this thing, man, you know what I mean? And it's like an old 4-speed car. You got to learn how much gas to give it to take off, when to shift it to keep it from jumping and bucking and all that other stuff. Same with this thing. It's a very intricate piece of machinery. And I call it cantankerous, you know what I mean? The Air Force, I don't know, no cantankerous, nothing to it. Pull it back, slide the pellet in, and get it on, you know what I mean? This thing, if you get everything right, you get the clips just right, you get good clips in there. You air it up from 150 on the gauge, from 150 to 250 bar, that's 3,600 pounds maximum. And you'll get 3 of them clips pretty good as fast as you can pull the trigger. All right, so I haven't shot it a whole lot, but I have shot it enough to sight it in, which you'll go through a 10 of pellets quickly. No problem with that. All right, so there's a lot of things I like about this thing, and once you get it going, it jammed a time or two on me, and I had to pull it back and get it out. But now I feel that I'm used to shooting this thing, so I know how much air to put in it, and what's going to happen if I don't stop after 150 bar. I put in another clip and it doesn't shoot it or it skips one or whatever. Now I know automatically, pump it up, 3,600 pounds, and you're good to 150 bar. One light green block, and that's your cutoff. Okay, so it's going to skip or whatever till you pump more air in it. But if you want to use it till then, you can just leave the clip out, cock it, put a pellet in there, and shoot the rest of that air out of there, and you still got power. You got enough in there to kill a bird or something, you know, or you ain't even got to kill nothing, just, you know, shoot something. I mean, the last bit of air in it can surely kill a light bulb. I don't want to give y'all no ideas. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with my light. Anyhow, I like the stock on it. It's like an AR stock. I love that, man. That's nice. This is the Chinese made, okay? And there's a Chinese supplier. His name's Bentac. And if you get one of these, watch his videos. When you're waiting for it to come in the mail, spend that 5 days learning about these things, okay? Because I believe they're all right, and they'll make good on them. I mean, they're new in the market. I like the semi-auto. That's really nice. I mean, for home defense, I mean, man, you know, if I got shot once with it, I'm giving up, dude. Whoa, no more, please. You know, I'm done, bro. Just let me go home, okay? So, yeah, they can be a deadly weapon. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you get, listen, you're going to get 10 shots out of this at screaming ass power, you know, 700 plus, depending on your pellets. And if you used a 20 grain, you'll probably get maybe 850, maybe, I don't know. I don't have a chronograph. I really don't need one. From all the YouTube videos, I can watch them dial into a dime, or the Air Force, I've seen one of them in 45 shoot through 3 cast iron pans and crack the 4th one bad enough it wouldn't hold oil in it. Okay, now that's very impressive. Okay, these 2 guns are pistols. That's a pistol, and I had I bought it in a kit as a carbine with the buttstock, the moderator, silencer, and it came with this red dot, and I put a scope on it, transferred the red dot to the A&E, and this is going to be my close range gun, from anywhere from 10 feet to 100 feet. 100 be stretching it out for me on a red dot, you know. So if I put a scope on it, but then again, I mean, basically anything you hit anywhere in the head is going to drop. You know, lung shot or whatever, eventually it's going to drop. But this is more humane because you can pump more rounds into them quicker. If you hit them with the 1 shot and they're limping around till you get that other shot in there and get them, then some people are going, oh man, he had 2 seconds of dragging himself across the yard. I mean, with this, you can roll them over and over and over, you know. Either way, they're going to die, you know. So, not that I go out killing things. I mean, I will not kill anything unless I eat it. You know, if I shoot an iguana, I'm going to have to eat it. You know what I mean? Or give it to somebody to eat, but I'm not going to kill something to give somebody else to eat. No. Go kill your own, you know. So I do have a rule. Don't kill anything you won't eat. You know, there's other things I can kill, tree limbs, bottles, whatever, targets. But in a survival situation, I take this. I mean, I have a nice pump, and I would take that to the woods, and I'd also get a hand pump. It would probably take me a long time to pump it up, but 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes, or whatever. But till then, or well, if Armageddon comes or whatever, I mean, I'm not one of them freaks, but this is what I got. I got a GX pump, and that thing is the thing, man. That's the baby right there. All right, so to fill this thing, it's got a probe, and I already got it into the bottom of here. Comes out, this probe goes into here. I'll show you how it plugs in. It plugs into my compressor just like that. And this piece comes off just like that. My probe's gonna go right into there like that. And it's gonna bottom out on my clip right there. And that's my pressure. So I take the pressure off, turn the thing on, right? I'm just gonna turn it on. Oh, well, can't because my battery's out. Well, anyhow, there it is on the table. But anyhow, I pump it up to the gauge to 3,600 pounds, or to where the green, dark green meets the yellow. Then I loosen this up, turn the machine off, and unplug this, okay? Put that all back to where it goes. Take this, put my cap back on, and I'm good to go. Good to go. And I'll pull it back, put my clip in, and I'm ready to shoot. Adjust my stock. And duck, 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 down, man, that's it. Just like that. I like this thing, I really do, man. Really do. I paid through Fox Air, shipping everything, whatever they charge me, was $520. And like I said, I took the red dot off of my Air Force and I switched it over here to my A&E. Okay, so I don't really need to be as specific and dead on as I do with the Air Force, because the Air Force I got one shot and one shot only. Okay, so yeah, so it's really nice. I like it. It's quality machinery, and you get all the bugs out of it, and you get used to driving it a few times. Then you won't have any jammings or anything. If you have too many problems, seems to me like Ben Tack's the man to go to. I mean, you can go to the guys at Fox Air and all that, and Ben Tack, he works right with people in China. So he's got connections. Good guy to know, you know, the guy with the best connections, the guy to know, right? So thanks to Ben Tack for schooling me on what to look for and how to test for leaks. He'll show you how to fix the clips. He'll show you a lot of things, and he's coming out with a lot more stuff. And I hope that we stay in good relations with China over whatever's going on, so we can have nice things like this and other things too. So things are starting to get hard to get, so get what you can get. And if you need any help, just get with Ben Tack or Fox Air or Pyramid Air or any of them guys. I'm not collecting any money or anything for this. This is all of my own opinion. And I'm impressed with both machinery. I love the Air Force. And I'm starting to love the AEA. They're a little cantankerous. And once you figure out how to operate them and what signs to look for, they're good pieces of machinery. I mean, they're well worth the money. These two guns here will compete with the couple $1,000 guns. I'm not going to mention the names of them, but as far as feet per second and foot-pounds of energy, yes. These are both 25s. The Air Force is pumping out 900 feet per second with around 50 foot-pounds of energy. And these are 700 feet per second with 30 pounds foot energy. I could be wrong, so, well, I'm not getting paid even if I was. It doesn't matter. I'm getting old and I can't remember a whole lot, so we'll blame it on that. Okay, so that's good. And the good thing is this pump. I'm really interested in doing me a diving tank with this thing. I mean, it's a nice little pump. See if I can find the battery. And run over here. Oh. And then you got a 12 or 18 volt battery. 18 volt max with 7.8 amps an hour. High pressure compressor battery. Some say the Makita or the Makitas or the Milwaukee's are the same thing. So, but this is what it sounds like. And that's it. You can take this thing anywhere. I can pump these two guns up probably, let's see, 3 times a piece, like 6 times. I think somewhere around 6 times before the battery will go dead. Maybe more than that. And I usually leave at least 1,000 pounds or a little under in them. So when I pump them up, they're already got at least 1,000 pounds in it.